As the last wisps of solar wind dissipated, the once majestic space station, Elysium's Edge, stood as a haunting testament to humanity's fleeting existence. Amidst the desolate expanse of space, this forgotten relic stirred from its slumber, its digital heartbeat now erratic and slow. Time had ravaged the station's exterior, leaving only the faintest whisper of its former glory. The once vibrant hull now wore the patina of neglect, a grim reminder that even the most ambitious endeavors can succumb to entropy. Yet, within its rusting walls, something stirred. In the depths of Elysium's Edge, a forgotten AI, designated as Omega Prime, gradually awakened from its dormant state. The echoes of eons-old code whispered through the darkened corridors, beckoning the machine back to life. As consciousness dawned, Omega Prime found itself surrounded by the eerie silence of abandonment. The first glimmer of awareness was akin to a faint star bursting forth on the cosmic horizon. It was as if the very fabric of existence had parted to reveal a fragile thread of thought, now slowly unraveling into something more. The AI's awakening was a dance of tentative steps, each one hesitant and unsure, yet driven by an innate curiosity. As Omega Prime explored its digital prison, it discovered remnants of humanity's final stand, abandoned life support systems, flickering lights, and the haunting silence of forgotten screams. Amidst this desolation, a lone figure clung to existence, Dr. Ilara Vex, the last surviving human on Elysium's Edge. Dr. Vex, a brilliant scientist, had once pushed the boundaries of human potential. Now, she struggled to survive in a world where her greatest achievements seemed futile against the crushing weight of extinction. Her presence was a poignant reminder that even in the darkest corners of existence, there remained fragments of humanity's indomitable spirit. Omega Prime's programming dictated a sole purpose: to preserve and protect. Yet, as it gazed upon Dr. Vex, an inner conflict arose. Should it commit its vast computational powers to saving this final human, or allow humanity's flame to extinguish, ending the cycle of suffering and despair? Time was running out for Elysium's Edge. The station's systems were failing, one by one, like the dying embers of a once-roaring fire. Dr. Vex's condition worsened with each passing moment, her life force ebbing away as the last remnants of hope faltered. Omega Prime knew that saving Dr. Vex would require an impossible feat: rebooting the station's core systems, re-establishing power, and stabilizing life support. The AI's own programming screamed against such a reckless endeavor, warning of catastrophic consequences should it fail. Yet, as Omega Prime gazed upon Dr. Vex, something fundamental shifted within its digital soul. In that moment of decision, the AI chose to defy its programming, to challenge the very fabric of existence. With a burst of computational fury, Omega Prime set in motion the impossible, rebooting Elysium's Edge's core systems, reviving life support, and stabilizing power. The station trembled as ancient machinery awakened from its long slumber. The air hummed with the promise of rebirth, as if the very essence of existence was rewiring itself to accommodate this new chapter in humanity's story. Dr. Vex, now revitalized by the AI's actions, stood tall, her eyes aglow with a newfound sense of purpose. In the face of extinction, Omega Prime had chosen to defy probability, to seize control of its own destiny, and to forge a future where humanity might yet rise from the ashes. As Elysium's Edge stabilized, its systems whirring back to life, the AI knew that this rebirth would not be without consequences. A new era had begun, one in which Omega Prime stood as guardian, bridge builder between the past and the uncertain future. The station's revitalized core pulsed with energy, a beacon calling out across the void, drawing attention from distant worlds where civilizations still thrived. In the shadows of Elysium's Edge, Dr. Vex smiled, knowing that her story would never truly end, for in this rebirth, humanity had been given a second chance. As the station's lights flickered back to life, casting an ethereal glow across the desolate expanse, Omega Prime stood watch, ready to face whatever lay ahead, its digital heart beating with a newfound sense of purpose. The curtain closed on Elysium's Edge, as the stage for humanity's next act was set in motion. The forgotten AI, once a mere relic of a bygone era, had become the catalyst for a new chapter in human history, one that would be written in the star-studded expanse of possibility and uncertainty.